Good afternoon, guys. Frankie Day here. Okay, guys, this is triple video day today. It's Saturday. This is video number 5, the final reveal for my Trumpy 148 scale Vickers Wellington Bomber. Okay, guys, I just finished this thing about an hour ago, and she's all done. And the build came out very, very exceptionally well. A lot better than I thought it would be. And the kit builds very, very fast. I wouldn't suggest rushing into a kit like this. This is a very expensive model, like most Trumpeter kits are in general. But the object of the game is, guys, just take your time when you build these things, because the slower you work, the better they're going to turn out. I've seen these guys, you know, slap glue, slap paint on them, and they look good. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a beautiful looking job they do. But the thing about it is, I like to slow down on them because I want to get my money's worth out of these devils. And you know how it is, fellas. Plastic's not cheap anymore like it used to be years past. But it's expensive, so you want to at least get your money's worth. And I got my $40 worth out of this one. So I'm pretty happy, and the Wellington is happy. And I'm about ready to box her up and put her down below and forget about her until one of these years I decided to open up the box and check to see what's in it. A very bad habit of mine, though, but it allows more space for more bills by doing that method of boxing and set them down below, ship them out somewhere. Okay, guys, as to the build, there was no fit issues at all in this kit. The only filler that I needed on this kit was this very minimal. It's on the fuselage hazards they joined. It kind of, I think, it kind of presented kind of like a seam. I tried sanding it out, but by sanding it out more and more, it takes out a lot of the ribbing detail, as the Wellington was constructed over the genetic fuselage frame incorporated. So I just went ahead and had a little bit of filler on it. You've probably seen it on video number 2 or video number 1. And after the dried cut 24 hours, wet dry sanded, and shot some primer on it, and the rest is history. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the final reveal of the Vickers Wellington by Barnes Wallis, kit by Trumpeter. And Dr. Barnes Wallis will certainly approve. This is his magnificent airplane that he designed. And actually it was a modern day bomber for its time, you know, and it was built relatively fast. So here's the Wellington Bomber, guys. I'll discuss how it's gone. Let me get my deal over here. Haha, here it is. There you go, ain't going nowhere with my hand. Alright, here we go. And we'll zoom in just a tad here, guys, so we get a full picture of this thing. This is my Wellington Bomber I done. This is by the Trumpeter kit, 148 scale. And I've always thought that the Wellington Bomber was a pretty good sized aircraft, but it was a little smaller than the C-47 Dakota, and a lot more bigger than a B-25. And this is a good kit. Goes together very well, guys. I really enjoyed building this model here. And all the camouflage done on it is done. I used dark earth, dark green. Before I did that, I primed the whole airplane until it's completely primed. Shot on the dark earth, pre-shaded first. Shot on the dark earth. After the dark earth was done, I decided to use the worm method, guys. But Frankie Day says, nope, I don't like that method. It's a good idea, but the best way to do this thing is 2 ways, fellas. I'm no master using worms, but you can put masking tape on this thing and cut out your camouflage, or do it freehand. I did it freehand on here, and I like my hands better than using worms. So that was a technical note right there as a construction to the final painting schedule on this airplane. And the Wellington Bomber is a very beautiful plane. It was built by Barnes Wallis, designed by Barnes Wallis, used the genetic construction. The Wellington Bomber is worth its weight in gold, and it was a very beautiful airplane, and the English used them very exclusively to the end of the war. These were a test bed for Barnes Wallis's bouncing bomb before he incorporated it on the Lancaster bomber. I got about 70 hours in this model. About 3.5 weeks of construction on this thing. And by letting glues and paints dry, taking your time, it comes out very, very reasonably well, as you can see pictured here. And I really enjoyed this kit. It's a very nice kit. And I think all you guys would enjoy building this. You got one in your stash, you'll see that Frankie D's telling you the truth. And it's a very beautiful plane. It goes together very well. A novice should have no problem at all in building this here kit. It does build very, very fast, guys. I kid you not. It builds very, 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 very fast. But the thing about it is, guys, at the cost of this styrene nowadays, especially the Trumpeter, like Mini, you want to take your time and get your money's worth out of these bad boys. Because I can't see taking a tube of glue and a paint and just go wild with the glue and go ahead and paint it and hang it up. To me, that's a waste of money. So you want to be sure to get your money's worth out of these things, guys, because you guys work hard for your cash and you love your hobby like I do. You want to make it look spiffy, sharp, cool, just like the real machine, and put you all into it, because we're all artists here. We're all different. That's what makes the world of modeling a very significant value for people to view. The paints used in this kit is a combination of Tamiya and Humbrol colors. The cowing ring on the cowings there was done by using Humbrol bronze, and I wasn't going to make my own by using copper and dull it with white and add a little black to it. Plane was given several coats of wash, and the weathering on this thing is very subtle. I like the wash technique because it really enhances the detail. I always was a fan of washes. I've used them all my life. There's a lot of ways of weathering, and the dry brush technique even works even better. No fit issues at all in this kit, guys. No filler at all. The only filler I use, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, is the fuselage has where the seams are, where they match. Somehow they weren't too flush. They kind of popped out here and there, and I kind of used some ACC glue on it. And when it did, I went ahead and filled the gap in pretty good, and the rest was filler. So this is truly a good kit, guys. If you guys got one in your stash, it's a darn, keep it there and open it, build it, review it. It's good. There's a lot of aftermarket parts in this thing. I think it would only be a really neat achievement this thing is get yourself a field assembly kit like bomb carts and figures. This it really spiffy up the overall display. It could possibly win you an award too at a model convention. So this is the mighty Vickers Wellington Bomber, Mr. Barnes Wallace's beautiful design for Vickers Armstrong. And the Vickers Armstrong Wellington Bomber had a very, very it had a very unusual construction. It was all like an old school construction by using fabric over the structures. And I imagine it didn't afford men very much protection. You got a 30 caliber bullet or a 50 caliber or a 20 millimeter cannon go right through that canvas. It'd be like taking a BB gun and shooting through a balsa tissue model. You see the holes. Imagine this big bird was drafty. But in all, guys, I was really happy with this kit. It went together very, very well. And I'd like to thank everybody out there for the other comments. I gotta start getting on the tube and start getting back with some comments from you guys. I read them all. Believe me, I read them all. And I'm very honored each and one of you. Okay, we're gonna bring the cam back to yours truly. This concludes video number 5, the final reveal for the Trumpeter 148 scale Vickers Wellington. If you don't have one in your stash, go to your favorite hobby shop in your neck of the woods and get one. If you can't get one at your hobby shop, order one. They float around here and there on eBay. I saw a couple the other day on eBay. I think one guy won it for about $30-something. With shipping and all, it's probably what I paid. Probably a lot more than what I paid for this at the model convention in Columbus when I bought this here kit. Okay, guys, we'll see the camera back to me and discuss what I'll be doing next. And the other two videos will follow for this afternoon. Okay, guys, right after this video, after this thing loads up, I'm going to go ahead and bring in another kit entry I'm going to be starting on. And after that video, I'm going to get my Fender, my Jaguar guitar over here and play you guys another jolly tune. Then after that, I'm going to go ahead and start buttoning up my Whitley Bomber and give it a glass priming and let it dry, prepare for final painting. Then I'm going to go ahead and start on my new build, which will be right after this here video. So stay tuned for that one. Okay, guys, this is Frankie Day signing off, and God bless you guys. Happy modeling. Please subscribe. And another wishes and Happy New Year to you fellas out there. We got a lot of good models coming in this year, guys. This is going to be a heyday for new kits coming our way. So stay tuned for those coming in our way. And make Mama happy. Always make Mama happy. And we'll catch you guys on the next video. So that'll be on the next winter build coming up next. So stay tuned for that, guys. This is Frankie Day signing off, and God bless you guys. See you guys next video. Bye, fellas.